What the dickens? We just got a Paper Mario trailer, like out of the blue, just randomly. There was no announcement, there was no Nintendo Direct, there was nothing. It was just like, oh, here's a trailer, have fun, enjoy. And yeah, so Origami King, that's Nintendo's new game, I guess, that they're gonna release in July too, of all times. Like, it's coming out pretty soon. I was thinking that it was going to be released late in the year. Maybe they would use it as their holiday title or something. I don't know. But there were rumors that a new Paper Mario game was going to come out. But man, not only were the rumors right, but man, the game's coming out pretty soon. So there's a couple of things, though, that I want to talk about. Let's go through the trailer. I'll let you know my thoughts, maybe some things that I noticed. And if there were things that I missed that you guys noticed, let me know in the comments below. So we start out with this really, really creepy Princess Peach coming out. She's like, oh, crease yourself and be like me. Hoo. And one thing that I noticed that I thought was kind of cool was that her speech bubble is actually even made out of origami. Like, the border surrounding it has the origami creases on the corners. Even the tail is folded like origami. And if you go later in the trailer, you'll actually see that non-origami characters have regular speech bubbles. So it's only the evil origami cursed enemies that have those speech bubbles. Everyone else has kind of your standard paper speech bubble. It looks like the Origami King is taking people against their will and turning them into these creepy 3D folded versions of themselves. You can see the Origami King right here. He's like using these shy guys to take these people. This is kind of a creepy scene here where you see the shadows of these poor Paper Mario characters being like taken into this dungeon where they get origami-fied. Ooh. I like this. It says an origami plot. That's kind of funny, you know, instead of an original plot and an origami plot. That's okay. That's nice. So yeah, Origami King's like using these ribbons to take over Princess Peach's castle. I don't know what's going on with this little Bowser card here. Like, Bowser was being turned into origami and was stopped halfway or something. I don't know what's really happening here. But looks like Mario, instead of a paint bucket, has this little origami thing following him around. That's kind of a bummer. I was hoping for characters to return. You know, I was really hoping, I was thinking about this the other day. What are the possibilities that they could do with a new Paper Mario game, especially when it comes to characters? And man, there were so many that I could think of that would be cool. Add all of these, because one of the things with the two first Paper Mario games was that the partners were the same, like, type of enemy, right? Like, you had Goombario and Goombella. You had your little Koopa, your Koopa companion. You had a bomb companion. So I was thinking, what are the new enemies since Thousand Year Door that we could have in a new Paper Mario game? And there's so many that I could think of that would be cool. You know, have a Pokey as a companion, or have a Chargin' Chuck, or maybe something from Odyssey, one of those new enemies like an Uproot. That would be so cool. But nope, looks like they're just deciding to stick with, I guess, the one single companion character. And you got Bowser in this card. You guys escape in his little floating ship thing. And obviously we go through all these different cool environments. It looks pretty varied. It looks fun. We do get a glimpse of the combat system, and this was my number one biggest disappointment with this trailer. I was so hoping for a return to the just phenomenal, super fun combat system of the original two Paper Mario games, and it doesn't look like we're going to get it. Now, does it look like it's going to be better than Color Splash? In my opinion, it does look better than that. And this kind of circular arena thing looks like it could lend to some interesting battle tactics and strategies and stuff. But you'll notice there's only HP at the top of the screen. Looks like they still are leaving FP and BP out of the equation, which is just, oh, it's unforgivable. I loved BP badges, collecting badges, stacking them to get these cool stacked abilities and being a big bad badge boss was so fun. But looks like they're not doing that. You have like a timer where you have a time limit to buy moves or something, or decide what you're going to do. I really am not crazy about this idea, but we'll see. I'm going to give it the benefit of the doubt. Maybe it'll be fun. I'm like 95% sure it's not going to be as good as Thousand Year Door's battle system, but well. But yeah, so aside from that, looks like they're really going hard with the paper thing. That's one thing that I really, really, really miss. You can actually hear me. I'm like slapping my hand. I feel so passionately about this that I feel like I gotta clap. They're really pushing the paper thing hard, and it seems like the new teams making these games are so stuck within this paper aesthetic they can't escape from it. The first games were so awesome. They were so epic. Their plots were heavy and scary and sad and dark, and you really felt the weight and the importance of your mission, especially in Super Paper Mario and the Thousand Year Door. You know, Thousand Year Door, you've got this demon queen who's gonna shroud the world in darkness. I mean, that is awesome. But then you've got these new games where, the best they can do is, oh no, their color's being sucked out with a straw, or, oh no, they're getting folded into origami. Like, that just doesn't have the same emotional impact, man. I want something crazy like Count Bleck sucking up whole entire worlds. That's crazy stuff. So, the plot is a disappointment. The battle system is a disappointment from what I can tell. It might surprise me, but honestly, I was really getting my hopes up when the rumors about this game stated that it would be quote-unquote a return to form. That does not look to be the case, in my opinion. It seems like they're kind of going a little more classic Paper Mario, but not a lot. This seems still to be totally the same, like Nintendo's gonna do what Nintendo wants to do direction that we've been getting lately. So anyways, I'll buy the game, I'll play it, I'll try and beat it all the way through. I was not able to beat Color Splash all the way through. That game was just misery, in my opinion, to try and play. I did not enjoy it. I did not like the battle system. I didn't like the plot. The humor was great. The aesthetic was kind of fun. But I do miss, actually, the aesthetic from the original Paper Marios as well. Because there was always this surprise, you know, when something unfolded or sprung out or, you know, had something paper-related to appear, disappear, or change. It was always a fun little surprise. Whereas now, where everything looks like cardboard and paper, nothing's a surprise when it does that. You're like, oh yeah, well, everything's made of paper, of course. So I feel like they're just kind of leaning into this, you know, Yoshi's Crafted World, Woolly World type of just everything has to be paper related. The plot and the mechanics and the aesthetics, it's all paper. And oh man, I didn't love the original Paper Mario games because everything was made out of paper. I loved them because the plots were awesome and the battle system was fun. And so, anyways, you guys can kind of feel I'm getting a little bit emotional here, but these games, I'm passionate about these games. I love the original games. And I was really, really hoping for something that was kind of a return to what I loved and what worked so well in the past. But we'll see what happens. Anyways, let me know what you guys thought of the trailer in the comments down below. If there's anything that I missed, let me know. And of course, if you liked the video, I would so appreciate it if you could give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing. This is the kind of thing that I love to do. I would love to continue making commentaries and analysis of analyses. Is it analyses? Is that the plural? I love to make analyses of these game trailers. And if you guys want to see more of it, I would love to be able to dedicate more time to doing this kind of stuff, but I have to be able to justify it. So if you guys can subscribe, I would really, really appreciate it. I promise I will make it worth your while. And anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you're all doing well and staying safe in this crazy world. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Later.